So it's the 3rd of January 2025. It's around 76 degrees in Georgetown, Guyana. We had a bit of rainfall uh, early on tonight. It's just around 11 minutes after 11. And we also had some rainfall this morning. I was trying to do some concrete construction work, but the rain was playing havoc with us. Anyhow, I'm just going to be focusing on the opposition leader Aubrey Norton's press conference. There's an excerpt I'll be playing where the Chronicle reporter was trying to hold the opposition leader to account in terms of his over $1 million pay slip. And Mr. Norton was trying to explain, as he was seeing the video, the the parameters of a pay slip as compared to what the VP Jaguar was talking about a couple weeks ago. She even wanted to know if he was dissatisfied or satisfied with his pay slip. Also, Mr. Norton is expressing his displeasure in the gap of wealth, especially in the public service. Um, he was talking about the percentage increase that was given to public servants. Um, he was looking at the huge gap in terms of government ministers' salaries, and you were seeing that when the coalition was in power, they had added increases to the lower scale of public servants. They give, in other words, you're seeing that the coalition granted a high percentage to public servants who were on the lower scale, and he is quite disappointed, as you will see in the video, about the PPP's approach, and you're seeing that the wealth gap is widening, and public servants, they're not getting a good deal, as you will see in this video that was held today. I think it was on the Zoom platform. You can look at the video and see for yourself.
You recently showed persons how the 1.8 million is broken down.
But it was never 1.8. It was 1.7 inclusive of the money you pay, driver, etc.
Mr. Norton, it's still over $1 million.
But the issue, my dear, with all due respect to you, here, Barrett, no, I can't allow you to misinform. It was the issue was never whether it was over $1 million. The issue was Barra Jagdeo was suggesting I am carrying home $1.8 million. Apart from the fact that it wasn't 1.8, I went to pains to show that Barra Jagdeo knew full well that you had to pay driver, gardener, security, everybody. And therefore, it was $1,070,000 Guyana dollars.
Okay, Ms. Norton, but many persons saw that clip and interpreted it as you being dissatisfied with even earning that amount. Are you saying that the $1,070,000 is inadequate, the 1.7?
I don't need to comment on the adequacy of money. This government structure sets what it delivers. My criticism of it was not anything with adequacy or inadequacy as it relates to the top, was the inadequacy at the bottom. My point was this: if you give people, the president who draw in 2.9 million, 10%, he is carrying away 290,000 a month. But when you give the same average man who's carrying away 100,000 a month, he will only get $10,000. That is ridiculous. What I was saying is what is being given to the small man is ridiculous. And the government is heartless. They are prepared to give themselves millions of dollars. I pointed out that at the end of December, the president would have gotten 6-point-something million. Ministers and the opposition leader, not the senior ministers, would have gotten 2 point something million. What I proceeded to say, it is heartless and ridiculous for the average man who will get 120,000 retroactively to get that small amount which any minister or the president will get in under 1 month. In other words, what they are getting, what the small man is getting for a year, PPP friends, family, elite who in the high structure will get it in 1 month. And my criticism is that that is ridiculous. And then when we were in government, we sought to change that by giving the lower end higher and the top end lower or sometimes no increases. I don't believe anybody who is human in nature can challenge the fact that this government is ridiculous. They are enriching themselves while giving the average worker a pittance. That is the issue.